Hang on. Okay, away we go.
We thank everybody for their patience. This is a slow and methodical search, but it's an opportune time to give everybody an update. As most of you will see, currently we've excavated to a depth of about 1 metre, which is top fill. We've now hit sandy soil, which is very similar to the soil located in the previous dig. What we know using specialist GP equipments and the expertise of Dr. Moffat from the Flinders University, the anomaly from his readings commenced from about another 80 centimetres from where we are now. Once we hit that point, it's approximately another metre below where it's most prevalent. So we're still some distance from the way of getting to the anomaly. As we get closer to the anomaly, we will need to be guided by the experts and the forensic anthropologist who's on site, so we'll probably start slowing down as we hit that 80 centimetre mark.
How do you see that going for this afternoon then? Do you think you will get to a point where you'll get to that level that you want to get to, or will that be tomorrow?
No, I think we will get to that level this afternoon. We're now in a sandy soil. It is very easy to dig. We've got the experts on site monitoring. Have a guess what they might find. If they find anything, it will slow it down significantly. But at this point, I do expect to get with that 80 centimetre to the top of the anomaly, quite quickly.
Any surprise at this stage, or is it as predicted?
Has everything gone as expected, as you would expect so far?
Oh yes, absolutely. Yeah, we're aware through the expertise of Dr. Moffat there was top fill. We knew there was approximately 1 metre. We've got through that metre. Now it's more that methodical digging, looking, and as we head down. As I said, we're still approximately 80 centimetres before we get to the real top of the anomaly. So we're still some distance to go.
And is this where the forensic experts take over? The grader moves back, they come in and do it very slowly, like an archaeological dig?
No, look, potentially. Look, we'll be guided by them. The good thing is it's very sandy, so it's very easy for them to see at the moment or identify any strange object, thing, rubbish, clothing. They're on site monitoring what's happened, but as I said, as they get closer to the 80 centimetre or further down from the height they are at the moment, when they hit the top of the anomaly, that's when we obviously need to be very closely observing what's occurring within the dig site.
What's the feeling amongst your team right now?
Oh, I think everybody else, everybody's got their fingers crossed. We hope for the best, for the sake of the family. At a point this afternoon, we'll have one of our victim contact officers sitting with Mr. Beaumont. It's very important that he hears what's occurring first before anybody else. And we will liaise with that victim contact officer once we give her an indication to go.
How long will you be here today? What's the plan in terms of length of time?
Oh, look, we'll continue until we need to.
So what, 6 p.m, 7
Well,
p.m?
we could go longer. Yeah, look, a lot depends what we find. As we go down, we'll need to be guided by the experts, but potentially we could be here for a number of hours. As I said, we're still some distance above the anomaly. A lot will depend on what we start finding once we hit the 80 centimetre mark.
So is the contact officer with Mr. Beaumont at the moment?
Not at present, no. At that point, yeah. This afternoon they will be. Yeah, they're waiting on a phone call for us to dispatch to that location.
And Mrs. Beaumont as well?
No, I won't go into the family arrangements at the present point in time. It's not appropriate.
Okay.
I'm just briefly wondering the thoughts of all of you watching on as detectives with this case as it's slowly being revealed and the earth is being moved. What is the general sentiment amongst you all?
Oh, as I said before, Michael, I think everybody's hopeful. Everybody's got their fingers crossed for the sake of the family and the rest of the state and the country. This is a significant event within South Australia. We would all love to be able to solve it, and we've all got our fingers crossed. But we have to temper expectations as well. We've got work to do this afternoon. It's absolutely appropriately, we do it properly. It's absolutely appropriately, this site is excavated. The two brothers dug a hole many years ago. This area is in the rough site where the hole was dug. It's been supported by the work of Dr. Moffat. We need to now have a look.
So you've played it down all the way along, haven't you? But it's fair to say this is the closest we've come to cracking this case?
Oh, look, over the years there's been many persons of interest. It's our responsibility to follow through on each and every one. Clearly there's a hole that needs to be examined. Yeah.
So this could go through the night, potentially?
No, we won't work through the night. You know, we'll work to a point. Obviously, we've got to think of the health and safety of our people, the excavator, how long they've been working. There's always potential that we'll have to shut down at a point later on.
Is there a time?
Yeah, no, we haven't decided on that yet.
Okay,
All right,
thanks,
thank
ladies
you.
and gentlemen.